Oke guys, selamat datang di channelku Jaras Oke, di video kali ini kita bakal lihat ya guys, match ketiga penentuan ya. Kalau satu kali ini Blacklist menang, dia bakalan lanjut ke babak Grand Final kayaknya guys. Di sini akhirnya tim Bren Esport respect buat band hero-nya Finish ya guys, itu Estes.
Alright, throw it back to season 10.
Alright, kill them with damage. Blacklist International, that's the decision. You pick up the Valentina.
Nah, kalau dari segi draft sama-sama kuat nih guys, soalnya juga saling counter. Di situ ada yang bisa ngebatalin si Joy, cuman si Lolita ya guys. Dia juga termasuk hero yang ngeselin guys, soalnya bisa ngedes gitu guys. Cuma ngedes doang, ulti udah atau modern. Kalau kita nggak ada hero yang stun gitu loh buat nge-stun dia. Oke guys, kita langsung masuk aja ke dalam in-game-nya, babak penentuan buat Blacklist. Apakah bisa di comeback oleh Bren Esport 3-0 apa menjadi 2-1? Kita saksikan aja ya guys di dalam in-game-nya. Oke guys, kita udah masuk ke dalam in-game-nya. Di sini Bren coba meta pakai Florin lagi ya guys.
What do we get from this join the mid lane, right? Damage for sure, like killing factor onto like the squishy targets, like the decision for Blacklist to get back to the Farsa is good when it comes to their damage output, but it also brings them back to the point where the Lapu-Lapu and the Joy will have a good time, like picking up a very important target out to the back.
Di sini di meta MPLPH, hero carry sering ini ya, sering di pick guys.
Or the Lapu-Lapu.
Neither of them. So I guess that's what Bren was thinking. Now that we're talking about it out loud, they want to overload their choices.
Yeah.
Feels like it might take Few some time to farm up well because he's being dealt with in the mid lane.
Di sini masih farming aja guys, sambil inisiasi buat nyuri jungle musuh.
Pressured as Blacklist has done since game 1, and then mid as well. Where does that leave Bren Esport? Where do they find the farm? Where do they find the XP?
That is the question for them right now.
Sekelas MPLPH masih sering terjadi ini ya, error gitu guys. Masa nunjukin item yang udah full item guys. Waduh, kurang ngopi kali dia guys. Oke, di sini turtle pertama sudah muncul ya.
What about half her health? Turtle already spawned.
Oh, level 4 available for Few. Keep pressured. Oh, my Venus in there. I think you want to prevent this Lolita from also getting the ultimate up, but instead Blacklist will just try to team fight around this turtle. Wait for.
Oke, di sini dari tim masing-masing fokus buat farming di jungle-nya dulu aja guys, sebelum setup ke turtle. Dari XP-nya dan mid dan lombarnya sama-sama saling buka map.
For Coyotes, you take that orange to make a beeline for the turtle.
For sure.
Now here, both teams for the turtle. Edward providing vision for Blacklist. Few in position, looking for Yue. Not going to be able to land the stun. It's 4 versus 3 with how it looks like in the map right now for both of these teams.
Still no ult for this Joy. Oh, there you go. Popped it up.
Di sini Joy udah buka ulti.
Keeping the turtle where it needs to be. Oh,
Lapu-Lapu udah buka ulti buat ngezoning.
Uses that flicker. Flat easy with the BF on the line between the members of Blacklist and this turtle. Bren secures it.
Di turtle pertama dapetin oleh Bren ya guys.
To troubleshoot Blacklist International. Everyone was a problem in the first 2 games. This time, when he showed up, they just literally brought everything down and just give it to Edward just so that they will have better position.
Udah jadi DHS guys, squadnya.
Better strike used in by Yue, cancelled by that taunt. In comes Few. So far, it looks like Bren Esports. I might be saying this too soon, but they've taken all their lessons from game 1 and 2
I agree.
and have executed just as quickly.
It's not too soon. You can see it already. They showcase it. Now they're the ones being aggressive doing the invading.
Tuh, lihat ya. Joynya tuh ngeselin banget guys. Teman bantu ngerusuh-ngerusuh gitu loh guys.
No one home. And Kyle Teasy tries to taunt
ngerusuh
the gold laner of
farmingan
Black
daripada
International.
jungle-nya si Blacklist.
And Few very low. There's the heal, the bloom from
Oke,
Owen. Cancelled out the
dibuka,
nuclear
untuk
blast.
di-cancel.
And here comes the cavalry. Oh, and a Appraiser's Wrath, and a split, and a pull from Agent Zero. Kyle Teasy gonna bite it here. First blood drawn by
Ke
you.
pick off ya. Jungle
Bren
dari si
Esports
Bren.
overheating in that moment, overstayed for sure. And after the fact that Flap
kumpul
TZ
semua
already
tadi
missed
sampai
the
berempat
first
guys.
proc of the Bravest Warrior,
Pick up
maybe you consider
daripada
Bren Esports just to go get back. He
core-nya
won't have enough
Bren
damage for that.
Esport.
And surely he had to use the flicker to connect onto Owl once again, but Owl and Yue survived.
Yeah.
So many red flags already for Bren Esports, but they still kept on pushing.
Yeah, and Wise too.
Di sini Joy-nya
At the same time, it
dijadiin
felt like Bren.
mid lane ya
That
guys.
felt like a team fight that if it went well, would have been great. But Flap might get caught out by Yue.
Oh, using the shields of that ult to maximum efficiency. A close call, but Wise wasn't doing the
dikejar sama
job.
Wes.
Not gonna be able to catch him. And now it's Edward. Agent Zero is in trouble. There's a split. Oh, he's gonna survive.
What an answer by Few to deal with Edward. And as I was mentioning earlier, it's like Brent conditioned Blacklist.
Oh, what? I think you too
Solo
soon.
kill guys
Oh, the
daripada
island of
Joy
kids.
kepada
That's why he's been here since
Glue.
day 1.
Big advantage here for Brent Esports. In this
Ya
round fight.
susah sih emang
And
kalau Glue lawan
Blacklist
Joy
on the
guys.
scene. This is a
Joy kan bisa ngedes
5v4.
begitu,
Few
sedangkan
at half
Glue kan
health.
modelnya
He's gonna get blasted. There's the
kayak gitu.
bloom and the vengeance.
Oke,
Out very low.
wah.
Kyle Teasy gets a shield for the rest of Brady
Kalau
Sports.
kedua
Wise
didapetin oleh
taking it out of
Bren
here
ya.
with a psycho
Oke,
knife. He
dibalikin
has a
ke
lovely relationship
keadaannya.
with that one. And now Kyle Teasy comes in. The BF and the Appraiser's
Waduh.
Wrath to go straight down. Brady Sports.
Di
Massive
early-nya
win.
masih didominasi
Massive. And
ke
this time
Bren
you can
Esport
see
guys match
the
kali
bloom
ini.
in full fruition. Game number 1, forget about it. Ogwen did not have great ultimates in
Oke,
game number 1, but this time he
dicuri kan?
did.
Dapat nggak?
And the stunts as well
Wah.
connecting coming out from
Curi
Ogwen.
guys blue
Bren
buff-nya.
Esports are now showing up, really troubleshooting from what happened in games number 1 and 2, learning
match
all the way
kali
through.
ini,
Few
Bren
now in the zone.
mendominasi guys.
Mr. Arcangel is in the
Apakah
building.
bakal
He's playing
terjadi
footy with 3 members of
comeback kah?
Blacklist.
2-1
That's
apa
how
3-0
much Bren
ini
is
guys.
making the most of this.
Nah, di sini
nearly
kalau
3K gold lead.
misalkan
Blacklist are shrinking it though. They're making a bit
seumpamanya
of bank.
Bren-nya
At least that's one thing
kalah
they can hold
ataupun
on to. At least
Blacklist-nya
Wise's
kalah,
farm is still
ini
Wise's
dia
farm.
masuk
See
ke
him farming
babak
comfortably
ini guys.
there alongside
Apa namanya?
Al trying to go for the poke and chase map.
Jadi
open
dia
up
nggak
for
langsung
Brent
gugur gitu loh,
Esports.
guys.
Two turrets broken by
Masih
Brent.
ada satu harapan
Blacklist,
lagi.
No major objective secured just yet. Gold laners have
Di apa di upper bracket guys.
Will Blacklist
Kalau
try to go
misalkan
for a major
kalah.
sequence here? Seems like the answer
Jadi
might be
masih ada
yes.
kesempatan
Let's see if
nanti
they'll try to force something
di
to break
match
that power
upper
elsewhere in the back
bracket.
for the turtle.
Now finally
upper
in this
bracket,
best of
guys.
5 series, Bren Esports is in control.
Oh. And as they already control Wolf, they pull the trigger.
Oke,
They come
lapu-lapu
on in,
inisiasi
engage,
buka
force out an early
ulti
split
buat
from
ngezoning.
Edward. And just like that, oh, spotted. And there's an aluminum blast on the one. An RWM, not in check.
Wah,
The
di combo
was
Indong
banned out. That was
guys.
actually a feather there strike.
Combo
And just like that,
daripada
Owen gets
Lolita
popped. In
dan
the backline Wise.
Parsha.
Forcing out the vengeance. Could have gotten a kill. Edward very low, knocked up.
Sidestep.
At a third of his
Itu
health.
guys,
Here
lihat
comes
guys,
Snap
lihat gak
Easy.
kalian?
Throwing out those
Kumpul
dual blades.
5.
Blacklist is
Kumpul
fine.
5 mereka.
Oh, they're gonna be fine, but of course, Bren Esports will have control of the turtle. And all the while that's happening, this is a
Di
game
sini
where Super
si
Marco
Karinya
is
fokus
with
farming
his
ya guys.
signature carry.
Yeah.
Was one of the highest win rate heroes in season 10, and also this time he is farming a lot. Unlike in games number 1 and 2, where
Oke,
Blacklist were able to
di
just
sini
find
Bren
where
Esport
the graphic
perfect
pattern was
turtle
for
guys.
Super Marco. And all of the things that made it difficult for Bren Esports in games 1 and 2, they already stopped that from happening.
Bren Esports Super Marco was the carry before carry became popular yet again. At one point in FPL Philippines Season 10, he had a stat line of 20 plus kills,
Yeah.
14 to 17 assists, 0 deaths as a carry across multiple games.
Yep.
Comfort, it's an understatement in the hands of Super Marco with this hero.
Oh.
Now Ogwen is a target of Blacklist.
That's 4 members of Blacks International that Ogun was fending off. He was checking that bush.
Ini sekarang
And
mereka
indeed,
Blacklist
there were.
sistem metanya
Now,
meta
in
tempel
mid, it looks like this
guys.
seems to be the next play for Bren Esport before they make
Berempat tuh di mid tuh.
official push for the Lord. Ogun and Kyle TZ coming in with Flap as well with the BF. Illuminum Blast keeps him in, but it's going to be too late. The Queen can't save the King of the Jungle this time around. Now Yue gets caught out by the Blazer's Wrath. Down he goes, 2 down already for Blacks International. Bren Esport's going to force the issue. They're going to let Agent Zero and the Queen go.
Wah, di game kali ini Bren terlalu mendominasi guys. Early dan midnya dia pegang banget ini guys.
Careful about this, but my oh my, what a jump coming out from Bren and the Appraiser's Wrath from Kyle TZ.
Ini Lord pertama belum muncul ya guys, cuman udah tower midnya udah jebol guys.
Now in the zone, in control. What else can they do here?
Itu towernya dari Bren Esport masih utuh guys, atas mid sama bawahnya belum ada yang jebol.
This is definitely what Bren Esports have planned for, right? When we saw game number 1, they picked up a hero that the Florin, I mean, but they didn't have a hero that kind of
persiapan lot bakal muncul ya guys.
This time with the Frederick in front, right, from the jungler's
Oh,
perspective.
Kelta sudah muncul, apa langsung diinisiasi buat
so that when he's healed
dapetin
up,
lot kah?
eventually Bren Esports already burned out so many utilities from Blacklist International. And this,
Wah, ini
you can
bener
see it,
fokus
right?
buat
Even
dapetin lot
after
sih
the
guys.
Luminum
Free
Blast,
lot ya.
there's no
Lot yang
supplement
pertama.
that Bren Esports cannot
kan guys, lihat guys.
sustain through.
Oh wow, Few went 3v1 and put Wise down to a 4.
Susah
Maybe even a 5th.
apa
That's
buat
how far ahead Bren
nahan
Esport
dashnya
is
si Joy.
as the rest of Bren were taking the Lord. Wolf, you were saying.
Yeah, it's
Oke,
you can
lotnya
definitely
menuju
see that,
ke atas
he is
ya.
activated. In game number 1, Few didn't have a good time because he had to sustain for his team as well. But now he is playing solo, right? The way that he wanted to play it. This time the Cal TZ special
Di
is
sini
effective.
lane-nya
Know that it's
bagus ya guys dari
but he's
Bren,
playing so
sama-sama
well.
nge-push
Almost a 2,000
3
gold
lane.
lead for the gold laner of Bren Esports. Al coming from behind. The entirety of Blacklist International behind as Bren Esports marches forward up top.
Top lane gonna get
Dapat nggak
barreled
nih
on through, popping
turretnya
that
nih,
holy
turret
shield.
atas.
Speaking of shield, Oh My Venus trying to stop this siege from happening. And it looks like it's mission
Oke,
accomplished.
masih bisa di defend dan ketiga towernya masih utuh ya guys, masih bisa di defend.
Bren Esports continues to play forward. Incredibly aggressive.
Di menit 9 Blacklist ketinggalan 7.500
Keep
gold
an eye out for
guys.
Slap Easy. We usually expect it from Ogwin, but he's on a Florin right now. Oh, Marco already showed himself. Wise, he really needs this. He desperately needs his buff, man. He hasn't gotten one in the past
Tapi
minute.
kayaknya
There you go. A little bit of
untuk
breathing room for Blacklist.
apa jungle Valentina di match kali ini kurang efektif kayaknya guys.
International to come back. You can argue that this cloud will have enough damage in the latter portions of the game. And he's not also a marksman that is that concerned about the lapu-lapu.
Di sini yang bisa diambil yang
But
enggak
another layer that
yang
Blacklist International needs to activate is Yue. This time
yang
the
cukup
Farsa.
worth
We
it
already
ya
criticized this pick
lapu-lapu
coming
atau
from
enggak
Blacklist
si
that
Ijue
there's a lot of
guys.
counters already to this hero. But he plays a
Cuman
very,
kalau
very important role, and that
dicuri
role
buat
is
ngopen itu
damage.
udah langsung
And he needs to deal the
diantisipasi.
damage for the entirety of Blacklist International to finish through. Maybe if he is gonna go for that sacrificial route where he pops his feathered airstrike and he's fine to be taken out by Bren as long as he already
Di sini
did
kayaknya
his job, it's gonna be okay. So that might be the option.
Florin
for Blacklist
benar-benar
International.
untungin banget guys, soalnya kan pas di nanti ward itu ada heal gitu ya guys, dan semuanya itu dapat. Walaupun misalkan posisinya jauh kan, cuman ultinya Florin itu
Kyle TZ has started to lose
nge-healnya itu
inside
ke
Wise's
semuanya
jungle.
dan nggak harus
The
deket
last
juga
orange
sama
buff
Florin.
Wise got was one of the
Jadi
few
ya
that he actually
untungnya
got his
juga
hands
sih
on
ngepick
in this
Florin di
game
sini.
3. It's round
Free.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah, my house now. My house now. Let's see if Wise can kick him out.
By the way, Few opted to go for the early blood rings after it is his third item. That's the way he plays. He plays so aggressively to the backlines. He wants to make
Oke,
it
di
so
sini
that
lot
both
kedua
Yue and
udah
Wise
muncul ya.
will not be safe.
Bakal
while he
jadi
is
free road
safe.
di sini.
I just need to point out that little thing there that was happening in the orange buff. That looked like that was supposed to go to the hands of Owl actually on the Claude. because Y stepped away from the orange buff to secure it for the quad,
And he
but
still ticked it.
he still ticked it because of the passive of the jungler effects
Right.
for objective. So,
Oh.
well, Wise gets a buff, but that wasn't the plan.
Might not be what they
Plan.
needed.
Yeah, might not be what they needed, exactly.
Owl here a little too deep. BMI on out. He's gonna be safe. Bren Esport's gonna play this.
Oke, Lordnya jalan ke atas.
Gonna trust the process, sink the waves, and have this luminous Lord crash in up top.
You not just trust the process. That's been the entire story of Bren
I
Esport
agree.
since their downfall in Season 8.
For 2 years now.
2 years in counting of trusting the process.
Well worth it, man.
Oh, Luminal Blast by Oh My Venus coming in from the side lane.
Inisiasi dari Oh My Venus,
but no
guys.
dice. The Queen is gonna fall within the Appraiser's Wrath.
Cuman
Lord
ya
gonna
itu
crash in up top, and
ada
down
Florin,
goes
guys.
The gold laner, the gold medalist Owl. And just like that, NT for Blacklist in that engagement, but Bren is inside your base.
Tuh lihat guys,
Rise
coy,
is
tuh
gonna
lihat
go down.
tuh.
Few takes him
Di
down.
sini tuh dia,
Mid is going to
coy, ini
crash in
bener-bener
as well.
ngeselin
The
banget
Lord
guys
is
di
still
match
up.
kali
There's
ini.
waves here. Agent
Wah.
Zero gets popped. Few gets 2K.
Di
Ladies and
sini
gentlemen,
Bren
Bren
Esport
is on the board.
Tidak mau
We
3-0 ya
reset
guys.
from one of the greatest games of all time
Memberikan
to a turnaround.
aksi balas dendamnya guys. Menjadi 2-1 ya guys.
And gets game number 3.
Oke
They
guys,
played in a game
mungkin
that they
itu
were
aja
very
video
comfortable
di
with. There's
match
so many signature
ketiga
picks in
ini
here.
ya guys.
Like
Ternyata dari
Flattee's,
tim Bren Esport
old,
tidak
Lapu-Lapu
ingin
pick up
masuk
from his,
ke lower
championship
bracket.
run in M2.
Mereka
And of course,
masih
Super Marco dying with
ingin
that,
memberikan
with this wonderful
perlawanannya.
playstyle Of the carry just farming it through, and that
Oke guys,
last
di
flash
mungkin
that
video
you saw
kali ini
Super
aja.
Marco surviving
Semoga
after
video
getting
ini bermanfaat. Jika video ini bermanfaat,
explosions
jangan
already
lupa
from
di like ya guys.
just because of
Thank you,
Oakwood
bye, terima
with the Florin.
kasih.
The global